Yo, so it looks like Lil Uzi Vert's officially signed his first producer to the XVL label. I don't even know he even made a label, man. Like, Lil Uzi Vert should have been made a label a long time ago. Like, you look at Playboy Cardi's label that he's like the founder of Opium. You got King Carson, Destroy Lonely, Homicide Gang, all fire artists, and we just look at the underground sound. They just like molded the sound. Like, look how many clones there is of Destroy Lonely. Like, I'm gonna be real. Southside Silhouette, Rolling Thrax. That also reminds me. Yesterday I was on Twitter, or maybe it was Instagram, one of those, and I saw a video of Destroy Lonely saying he doesn't fuck with Southside Silhouette, and that definitely makes sense because Southside Silhouette's literally just a clone of Destroy Lonely, but like he's also pretty fire though. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I like Southside Silhouette a little bit better than Destroy Lonely, but obviously I like Destroy Lonely better. But I was just like, that's really interesting. But yeah, it's just super dope. Lil Uzi Vert's finally making a label because he's like quite a bit bigger mainstream wise than Playboy Cardi, and I think he could make like a really fire label. Travis Scott also has a label like Cactus Jack. You got Sofago on there, Don Toliver, Shaq West. I think Chase B. Could be wrong. Yeah, I don't even know, but like it's about time Little Uzi Vert starts making like a label. You know what I mean? But let's just check this out right here, man. So this is a little group chat I'm gonna read up. So watch this. I'm signed to Little Uzi Vert's XVL at Warner. Have been for a little while now. Waited till now to tell y'all. Gonna post about it when album drop. First, so I'm guessing he's obviously on the album. I don't even really know what this producer's name is. Did I just miss this? Like, who is this producer? Still doesn't say his name, which is interesting. First person he ever signed. I'm from a small town in MA called Cape Cod. Had no role models to look up to. Look how far you can go. Should made me tear up, man. On God, I really reflected on it. So it doesn't really say who this producer is. So I'm a little bit confused, but he's probably on the pink tape. So that's definitely a good look. You know what I mean? Like if you find a good producer and you're like, yo, I'm gonna sign him, we're gonna lock in. I definitely respect that. Like 100%. Like let's go. Like, definitely respect that. So I think it's a pretty good decision for this producer, and maybe a little Uzi Vert's gonna start signing like rappers as well, but it's probably a good route if you find like a YouTube producer or some guy that does loops online and just be like, yo, I'm gonna sign you. Make me some fire beats, you know what I mean? And I already know Little Uzi Vert has some fire producers on his team. Like, come on, Down Cannon. He just like helped Little Uzi Vert's career. Made so many classic hits together. He's got Brandon Finessin. He always just gets so much hate. I remember the Eternal Take Days, like posting snippets and stuff like that. He got so much unneeded hate. It was ridiculous. And he's a fire producer. I think he actually helped produce the most recent Little Uzi Vert snippet. I don't even know the names of these snippets, but Little Uzi Vert previous snippet pretty recently, and said it was, yeah, it said it was not on the album, but it's obviously in the album, like I was saying in the last video. But man, this is super exciting. You know what I mean? Like Little Uzi Vert starting a label. Like let's get them competing with Sicko, with like Ian Connor, with Southside Silhouette, Rolling Thrax, and Lifeless Garments, and Opium with Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, Homicide Gang, and Playboy Cardi. So let's just get them all kind of competing. And like I don't really know who Uzi would sign. Like let me just try to think off the top of my head of an artist that I think would be a good signee for Little Uzi Vert's label. There's this guy named Sports VVS. He kind of sounds like Juice WRLD, but also kind of has a little Uzi Vert inflections. I think that would be a great signing. He does sound a lot like Juice WRLD, but it's more over these like hyper pop EDM type beats. So I think that would be a pretty good signing in my personal opinion, if you know what I mean. So I think that would be a pretty good signing. But yeah, I guess Little Uzi Vert officially signed his first artist, and that's a producer. So anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this video and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Peace.